All right, you're still watching Wake Up Nigeria this morning, and it's time for our wellness segment because we want you to be well, always. And this morning, we're joined with Essie Golden. She's a fitness professional whose work focuses on quality movement, consistency, and using fitness as a long-term physical and mental resilience. Now, this morning, we will be discussing the lunge, an exercise everyone butchers, including me, I would say, because I cannot do lunges for the best of me. All right, so this morning, we're doing the lunge. Let's talk about the lunge. What is the lunge exercise?
The lunge is basically a hinging movement, just like a squat or a deadlift.
Yeah.
You're hinging at your knee. So when people think of hinging movements, they think, oh, I have bad knees, I can't do it. It's not for me.
Yeah.
Not this workout. Let's do something easier.
Stop calling my name, even though I still try to do it. Yeah. So.
Yes. So you want to, like any workout you're doing, basically you're not really using the muscle or the parts of the body that you think you're using, the joints. You're using the muscle that you're working out.
But you're not using your knee when you're lunging, because every time I do a lunge, for some weird reason, my knee starts to hurt.
So when you think of a door shutting and opening, so you think, the movement is really coming from you, using the handle to open the door, but it's really coming from the hinge on the door. So the door opens because there's a hinge on it.
Okay.
So when we lunge or when we squat or when we deadlift, we go down because of our hips.
Yes.
So we really use our hips in doing the program instead of our knees. Yes.
No wonder every time. So I know the ladies can attest to this. That's why they like to do the lunges, because it helps your glutes, because you're using your
Yes.
I need to do more lunges now.
More lunges, more glutes.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now what we said is that it's the exercise that everyone butchers. How do people do this wrongly?
They butcher it first primarily by thinking about their knees. So you really want to think about the force and where force is coming from, and it's coming from under your feet.
Okay.
So if you can push down into a movement in a lunge, I'm pushing myself up from my feet up, not from my knee. So my knee is just, it's basically just a joint that's taking my feet up and down, because my legs have to bend. So the knee is there, but the knee is not actually doing the work.
Interesting. So now what does this work on? I know it works on your glutes. I mean, I put that together. See, I'm smart. It's not rocket science.
Yes.
But yes, what are the primary muscles that, the lunge works for? And how many different types of lunges do we have?
Okay, so first of all, people are so worried about split squats. And they ask, if I go to the gym and I do a split squat, should I still do a lunge? Well, technically, no. If you could do a lunge, then you don't have to do those two programs.
Okay, at the same time.
At the same time, because they're both the same, but they're different.
Okay.
And they're different in the sense that one has momentum, one is dynamic, and the other one is just for strength and control.
Oh, so which is which?
So,
good question.
So a split squat is basically a lunge, a movement, a variation of a lunge where you're going up and down. So you're really thinking about how much strength you have and how much control. You're thinking about just stabilizing your hips and your spine in that position up and down.
Okay.
So all you're doing is training yourself to be strong and to control yourself up and down in that movement.
Fantastic.
Whereas with a walking lunge, which is more difficult, most people would agree with me if I say that. I don't want to make it generic, because personal trainers are going to be like, no.
Why are you saying that?
Yeah. A walking lunge is difficult in the sense that it has momentum. So you're moving along with, so there's deceleration and acceleration in the movement.
Oh, interesting. Yes. But I know that you can do a lunge, even would I call it a static lunge? Because I know people lunge like on the same spot, not necessarily having to walk. Is that different?
Personal trainers will call that a split squat.
Oh, that's also, so you don't need like something elevated?
No, that's just a variation of the lunge.
Oh.
So when it's elevated, it's a deficit lunge. So you are adding more height to it, because you've trained yourself to do it. Normally you need more height. Some people your trainers will advise you to add a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
So just to make it more difficult.
Oh, yes. And obviously as you progress, because when you start working out, you can't be doing the same thing. You know, when you're a baby, you drink milk and then you start to chew bones at some point.
Yes.
So you just have to progress as well.
Yes. So newbies who come to the gym or returnees in January will come to the gym and be like, I just want to go straight to it. I see this guy using dumbbells. I want to do a squat and I want to do dumbbells. It's not advised.
Yeah.
You want to, first of all, train, because your body already carries weight. You want to train yourself to control the strength, grow your strength with the weight that you have. Carry that weight elegantly first and confidently, and then, you know, either at a height, which is a deficit, or pick up some more weight.
Let's stop talking and let's get straight into the workout. I wish I was wearing my gym clothes today. I was supposed to bring them, but I did not. I'm sorry. But yes, I'm still going to join you. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
But yeah, so what are we starting with this morning? And for a newbie, how many should you be doing? You know, just to get that, you know, those legs worked up.
How many? How many would depend on your strength level and what you're trying to achieve.
Okay.
So some trainers will tell you that there are 3 different kinds of programs. So there's the 4 to 8 reps, there's the 6 to 8, and then there's the 8 to 10 rep range. And then there's also the 10 to 12 rep range.
Yeah.
So it really depends on like your goal, your strength level, and what you're trying to achieve.
Okay, so let's do the lunges.
Lunges.
Which one are we starting with?
We're starting with the split squats.
Okay.
So, because I want to show the difference between.
Yes.
So, with a split squat, one time I thought I found a different way to do a split squat, but no, turns out there is no different way to do a split squat.
Okay.
So, you set it up, you stand, you take a step forward, either taking a step forward, or you can sit down and measure the distance with. Of 1 foot, and then, you know.
I just learned a trick because every time I never know my balance. Like I'm like, is it right? Is it not?
Yes, some people will take 1 step like that, and that's, you know. Or you could just sit down and measure yourself out.
Extend your leg.
Yes. Or you could just take a step out.
Okay.
So I like to do this because it just helps me. I feel that this is more accurate.
Okay, fantastic.
And then you
put the other leg up.
Put the other leg up and you dip into
Lunge.
Lunge. Power up. You always power up into a hinging movement.
So you have to remember, it's not your knee that is doing the work, it's your hip and your foot. Okay.
Yes, your hip, your thighs are bringing you up. That's where all the force and the power is coming from.
Yeah.
This is the powerhouse.
Yeah.
The motion is coming from here.
Okay. I think I want to try it. So I'm going to sit.
Yes.
Extend my leg. Wait, hold on. Am I doing it right? Am I good?
You are.
Okay. Then I put it. Step into it. Then I put this leg over, and then I start to lunge.
Yes.
Ooh. Now I can feel it on the thigh.
Yes, on the thigh.
Ooh. Oh, this is fantastic.
Yes.
Now this is better for me because every time I do it, I don't think I do it the right way. Oh,
and power up.
I can feel it here. I think it works on your quads as well. Okay, so what's the next one?
The next one will be a lunge. So after I've trained myself to do regular walking lunges and my trainer's like, oh yeah, super, you can move to the next phase, just adding weights.
Yeah.
So this is different. And I'm doing this. What a lot of people do when they're doing a lunge is they just step into it. And then they end up doing that because they're trying to like get to the end of the line.
But then even your spine is not, it's not the way it's supposed to be because you're bending over.
Yes. So there is no protection for your spine, your lower back.
That's how you guys butcher it. That is how. So please protect your spine at all times.
At all times.
That's safety. All right, but there's another one I know of. I don't know if I'm correct, but there's something called a curtsy lunge.
A curtsy lunge.
Yeah. What is that?
Okay. Step into it.
Okay. But that looks like a deadlift. So it's almost the same.
Yes, it's almost the same.
Oh, interesting. Well, I hope that if you're at home, you've been able to learn a few things, how to do your lunge correctly, the correct way, not butcher it. So of course you have to remember mind to muscle movement. And when we're talking about mind to muscle, you're thinking of your hip to your foot. And of
Yes.
course, your thighs are doing the work for you. So
Take
you're not
care
using
of
your
your
knee.
lower back.
And that also goes to me as well. I'm not using my knee. But I hope you've been able to, obviously get something from our wellness segment today. Thank you so much for coming. It's been a pleasure. I cannot wait to see what you come up with next week. I hope I'm going to have the strength for that. But yes, we're going to go on a quick break right now. But there's still so much more on Wake Up Nigeria. Please stay with us.